What's up, podcasters? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Branding Banter, your promotional products podcast where you can get all the nerdy news you need to know about. My name is Jeff Franklin, National Accounts Manager with Headwear USA.
And I'm Meg Erber, the CXO over at the Bark and Buoy.
And I am Sarah Goshkarian Unruh. I am the Senior VP of Global Sales at Market Fuel.
So we heard a little bit about this last week, but
Yes.
I need the tea.
So it's funny, I met Market Fuel at PPAI last year. And we just were having conversations and they really kind of like sparked my interest. And so a startup company, if you're familiar with Branded, they are a distributor that's based out of Vero Beach, part of the Legacy Group. And they have been running a online solution for their clients and customers for a number of years. And that now it's ready to like go to market and help service other distributors or agencies that are out inside of our world, our distributor world. So I'm excited about it because it's a platform in which you can integrate. It's scalable. It's really customizable. So there's a lot of different features and functionality between the online company store platform and some of our other competitors in the space. But I think there's a lot of room for everybody here. And
absolutely.
I'm excited to go to market with this. So with Stephanie Fannin, if you guys don't know who Stephanie is, you need to follow her on LinkedIn. She is amazing, super smart, and was behind Brandit for a number of years and then made the transition herself over to Market Fuel.
So what's the relationship with Brandit again?
It's just that Brandit is kind of where it was founded, if you will. And so that was their solution that they were utilizing for the last 6 years. So the company's actually, the technology has been around for the last 6 years.
And so is it same ownership or?
Different investors, some different investors inside of it, but Simon Jenkins is the one who owns Brandit and then also owns Market Fuel as well. And then Ratava is also another side of the business as well. And Ratava, and you'll start to see it, and I'm excited to use it. Maybe I'll try to pull it out for my podcast here every once in a while with us. That'll be really hard because you have to give it a script, but it is an AI avatar. So I created my first AI avatar of myself. I talk with my hands a lot whenever I'm just on camera, and I didn't realize that. And so I need to redo my avatar so it can become better, but it was really cool. It fed it a script and then it was like me talking and I didn't have to record it myself.
That's really cool. We should do like a podcast like that. If we can, that would be so cool.
It would be really cool. We'd have to feed the script to it, but some of the things are off, right? And I think that's the gaps with AI technology that will soon be fulfilled. But, knowing like of where you project and you go higher in your voice or lower in your voice, or when you smile, like, I don't want to be like, I'm trying to say, let's go. And then like, this is my face, I'm like, let's go. So to make sure that like the emotions are in the right place.
Also, like when they do the avatars, they really like to emphasize like these lines. And so in all the avatars, I look like a 80-year-old smoker. And I'm like, do I really look like that?
That just shows me like, how soon can I have a facelift, right? Like,
I know, sorry. But anyway, this is super exciting, Sarah.
Yeah,
and I think
I'm really excited.
If we could, that would be like really cool to even showcase that with the AI thing. If we could somehow maybe record a podcast and then turn it into that would be cool. Just saying.
Yeah.
So cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I miss having a cool stalls connection.
I'm sorry. I know. I love
I'm excited for you.
Stalls. Like I really do. I love the people at Stalls and the people that I worked with. Were all amazing. This was just a really unique opportunity for me to jump in to something that's really in like a startup phase roll up my sleeves and you want to talk about grit and grind, like this is it. So I'm super pumped for it, excited to bring them to market and really look forward to talking to more distributors about this all-in-one platform and how it can help them scale their business.
That's incredible. Are you going to any upcoming shows or anything like that?
That is part of what I'm working on now, is like what the go-to-market strategy is for us. And as many of you probably know, or maybe you don't know, I don't know, but ASI shows, they don't have service providers at their show because ASI offers a suite of products to the distributors. And so they don't want the competition in. So it makes it a little bit more difficult for service providers. So I won't be in Chicago. Unfortunately, I'm going to have such FOMO because I love Chicago just as a city as in a whole. But looking for sure, we'll be at PPAI next year, and then looking to see if there's some other events, and probably position ourselves in some regionals, really. So then that way we can get involved that way to start getting the word out about Market Fuel. So you'll probably see big social too. So a lot of social.
Well,
all the
we'll
things.
support you.
One of my favorite things is that one of the colors is like my favorite color, which is purple. So I'm not upset about the swag colors that I'll be getting to wear. So
weirdly enough, you know how things just show up in your algorithm, and I'm probably giving this guy just a free plug, but it was the purple store, and this lady was in the store, and everything was purple, like everything. And she was like, what is it, like this guy's favorite color or something? And then I don't know who was replying because I was just reading the captions, but I was like, no, the owner was wearing a purple shirt one day, and someone came up to him and said, hey, where'd you get that? Because it was so hard to find purple things. He was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. And then just went ham with it. And now it's like a whole purple store.
now it's the
I'd have to Google it. I don't know where it was, but it's called The Purple Store. It's kind of cool. But
anyway. Meg, I can't tell where your shirt ends in the wall.
It's the same color. That's why it's good, right?
There you go.
It's like a floating head.
I know, right? I need to do a video. Like I've seen them on TikTok, and it's like what makes sense, like from being from it's like that whole like what makes sense coming from a promo background, even though I'm not in a promo store, and I'm go through and see all the promo things that are actually in my store. It's kind of crazy.
But it's marketing, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like you bring it all together, and that's so one of the things. So with Market Fuel, they call distributors agencies, and I have a question. I'm really curious. So this is kind of like take surveys, right, where you can. If I said an agency, would you know what I was talking about, or are just because we're so familiar with distributor?
I would think you're targeting a marketing agency, which is different to a distributor. Which even though they kind of do the same thing, and we've been. Well, I mean, since I started my education in the industry, which was 20 years ago, something like that.
That was a good fade.
They've tried to rebrand.
Archaic.
I know, like literally 20 years ago. They tried to rebrand the distributor as being more of an agency approach, as opposed to just a promotional product or a swag provider. Get away from tchotchkes and learn how to broaden what you're doing.
Yeah, this could be the rebrand, right? Like I think the promotional products industry wasn't ready for that 20 years ago. They weren't. I mean, they had fax machines still, right? But it's been evolving. We are getting away from that trinkets and trash. So now we should be agencies. I love that. Like Sarah, rebrand the industry, the distributors.
Here we go. We're going to start at one
place
and off we go. Well, I think it's interesting because to your point, Jeff, right? Like people do more than just sell swag. And so some people are really focused on how they can be that one-stop solution for their customers, from print all the way to, some of their campaigns that they put together and launch. So, and I think that's where some of our top 40 distributors have been successful.
So personally, I'm very excited to hear more about Market Fuel, and hopefully we'll have more conversations. But in the interest of time, Meg, I know you open your doors in like 4 minutes. And we want to talk about what a typical day in the life of a chief executive officer at the Bark and Buoy looks like.
Well, funny you ask. Just no one.
I want a tour. Show us around.
Okay, so I actually wrote my first, well, not my first, but for this place, an SOP, just like for opening and closing, because I'm hiring people soon, right? And I want to make sure things are done right. Like this is my place, and I want to make sure that everything's done right. So I'll give you guys a little tour. So wait, first off, there's the front door. So I'll kind of do it maybe like as you walk in and what you see. So I'm coming in the front door. There's my front desk. Mind you, I did this all by myself. I put that shiplap up. I built this. I used a big girl saw, y'all. I did it by myself.
I love it.
So you come over here, you walk in, you take a left. I have all the dog food. I have From, Open Farm, Dr. Marty's, Taste of the Wild, like just four major brands. Back here, we have our harnesses, all of our leashes, and these are very boutique. So like moose and bear and lobsters and the Maine flag, like very boutique stuff. So back here is our doggy daycare. I have 6 luxury cages. It's air conditioned. It's nice. That's all there is. We got treats. Sorry, someone's trying to come in actually, so I might have to go. I've got probiotics, all kinds of merch. So did these actually with Pride Bites. Did these with Hydra Peak.
I like those. Those are
I
cute.
know. I have some Kate
That
Spade.
looks like a very pricey dog bowl.
It is. It's $32.
But you only have to buy it once, Jeff.
That is
Yeah.
true. I mean, I would buy one. I'm just saying, it looks like a
Oh,
quality.
you
Oh,
guys.
you have clothes?
Carhartts. I have Carhartt jackets.
Oh
So
my.
I took the old Maine flag, which is a pine tree and a blue star, and I removed the blue star and I put a muddy paw print. So, things
That's
that make
cute.
sense, right? So I have
Marketing,
clothes.
right? That's the agency approach. Hey.
I have these Swanee hats from S&S Activewear, and you can buy them online for $30. Shipping is $34.85, but you get a Moosehead Lake one for $35.
There you go.
And last but not least, our Shampoodle station, y'all. Hold up. Ready? So we have my daughter painted this mural.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if you remember the March Madness tournament we did in
Yes.
March. These are the final 4 that won. Peaches, Riley, River, and Xander. I have the grooming.
Is that Zuckerberg's mountain in the background?
His mountain's actually over there.
In the mural.
On the wall, on the
In
mural.
the mural.
And then also things that just make sense.
Are those your
So
dresses?
this is the Bark and Buoy. So very excited. I actually have some customers, but yeah, this is it.
You should invite them in and have them be a part of the podcast really quick.
I'm gonna unlock the door, but you guys can continue to talk.
Well, when you need an online store for the Bark and Buoy.
My question is, why would you get a hat from S&S Activewear when you got a good friend at Headwear USA?
See?
I'm just saying.
Do your
You had to write 2 purchase orders because S&S isn't doing the decoration for you.
See?
I need you to get some pup lids in, like some smaller lids for some pups, Jeff.
Yeah, you had mentioned that, but then you went and you gave the easy slow ball to S&S.
I know. Well, I had to get some blanks from S&S. I got some other ones too. I'm sorry, but I will take yours as soon as they come. Come on in,
bro.
Sorry.
All right.
So
Sarah, anything else you want to fill us in on from Market Fuel? Like, where are we going to see you next?
So that's a great question. I love that. Say hi, people of Maine.
Welcome to the Bark and Buoy.
Welcome to the Bark and Buoy. Look for us. Look for us on social. Look for us to do a big push and plug, and then we're going to figure out where we're going to be, and so we'll post that out there. But for sure, PPAI next year, which seems so crazy to think about. That PPAI is right around the corner, and then my doorbell just went off, and so it's all the things right now. So, but yeah, it's we're really excited about, and I think this is a really great solution for everybody.
So if somebody wants to get information on Market Fuel, where can they go?
They can go to marketfuel.com or they can email me, sarah@marketfuel.com, and we'll set up a demo and walk you through the solution and the platform. And so that way everyone can kind of take a look.
Very cool. And, maybe we'll get one of those online Bark and Buoy stores in the future so that the promo peeps of the promo industry can help support our friend Meg.
I would love that.
Yes.
Sarah, let's definitely talk.
And because too, can I just tell you of how often people go and they visit locations? This happens to me and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have got whatever from the store because I thought that I was going to be able to find it someplace else and I can't find it. And so but I remember the Bark and Buoy. So I think 1,000%. You need
Like I'd
more.
probably buy that moose and bear dog leash. I'm just saying it's a
See?
cool
See,
looking
so
dog
I
leash.
do have a website, but it's just not ready yet. But I don't have, it doesn't really have a lot of my merch products. So
Yeah.
I think that would be perfect.
I think
So
it'd be great. We'll
that,
take some
guys.
pictures and your own custom SKUs. And so
Yeah,
there you go.
let's do it. Let's talk after this then for sure.
100%.
All right. Well, I guess we can wrap this one up then. It's a little bit of a shorter one.
I
There
know.
is some news coming out for Headwear USA.
I was
I
just
promise.
say, I know we've got
Uh,
some news for headwear. I just wish that we were able to share it, Jeff. So
Yeah, it was supposed to be all three of us were going to have an update, and we do have an update. I just can't. So we're supposed to release the information, at least one leg of the information, because it's a two-phase step. But we're supposed to release, I think, the first phase at ASI Chicago. I don't know if that's actually happening or not, but it'll be there or thereabout. And so, since this episode is launching on the Friday after ASI Chicago, is just a little too hit and miss for me. So I'm not trying to.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll just make you talk about it next time. So you're telling people though that they better have seen you at Chicago. So which I
Oh,
know.
you should definitely
Yeah.
come. Yeah. Well, at this point,
Hopefully
it's
they
too
got to
late.
see you, right? I
ASI
know.
Chicago is already over, but yeah.
So crazy.
So,
But then
all
we'll come
right.
to Chicago and then we'll give you your new news. How's
Yes.
that?
Hopefully, I'll be able to update everybody in the very near future, one of the upcoming episodes. But yeah,
Coming soon. So lots of new
coming
changes
soon.
for all of us, which is exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Meg, good luck with your day. Enjoy the
My
barking
shampoo
buoy.
Your shampoo with
Do
your
I end it again? Do
scrubber.
I end it again? I think I ended again right there. Like
Oh, thanks, guys. It was good seeing
I
you.
Thank
can't
you
do
for
the
showing
shampoo
us the
bit.
bark and buoy. You did a great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love
You're welcome.
I love the fence not 6 feet from the road.